Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for August 21st, read by Kate P. from Edinburgh, Scotland. AA Thoughts for the Day. Fear. The practice of AA's 12 steps and 12 traditions in our personal lives also brought incredible releases from fear of every description. Despite the wide prevalence of formidable personal problems, when fear did persist, we knew it for what it was, and under God's grace, we became able to handle it. We began to see each adversity as a God-given opportunity to develop the kind of courage which is born of humility rather than bravado. Thus we were enabled to accept ourselves, our circumstances, and our fellows. The Language of the Heart, page 268. Thought to consider. Courage is the willingness to accept fear and act anyway. Acronyms. Fear, F-E-A-R. Fools every alcoholic repeatedly. Just for today. Bill's adolescent depression, from Chapter 1. With the onset of depression, his academic performance dropped. The upshot was that I failed German, and for that reason could not graduate. Here I was, president of my senior class, and they wouldn't give me a diploma. My mother arrived extremely angry from Boston. A stormy scene took place in the principal's office. Still, I didn't get that diploma. He failed to graduate with his class, although school records now list him with the group. Following a summer of agonizing depression, he went to live with his mother near Boston and completed make-up work that qualified him for college. What had caused Bill to change from high achiever to a helpless depressive? As he saw it, the major problem was that he could no longer be number one. I could not be anybody at all. I could not win, because the adversary was death. So my life, I thought, had ended then and there. Pass it on, pages 36 to 37. Daily Reflections. We just try. My stability came out of trying to give, not out of demanding that I receive. The Best of Bill, pages 46 to 47. As long as I try with all my heart and soul to pass along to others what has been passed along to me, and I do not demand anything in return, life is good to me. Before entering this program of Alcoholics Anonymous, I was never able to give without demanding something in return. Little did I know that once I began to give freely of myself, I would begin to receive, without ever expecting or demanding anything at all. What I receive today is the gift of stability, as Bill did. Stability in my AA program, within myself, but most of all, in my relationship with my higher power, whom I choose to call God. As Bill sees it, everyday living. The AA emphasis on personal inventory is heavy because a great many of us have never really acquired the habit of accurate self-appraisal. Once this healthy practice has become a habit, it will prove so interesting and profitable that the time it takes won't be missed. For these minutes and often hours spent in self-examination are bound to make all the other hours of our day better and happier. At length, our inventories become a necessity of everyday living, rather than something unusual or set apart. 12 and 12, pages 89 to 90. Big Book Quote. In dealing with resentments, we set them on paper. We listed people, institutions, or principles with whom we were angry. We asked ourselves why we were angry. In most cases, it was found that our self-esteem, our pocketbooks, our ambitions, our personal relationships, including sex, were hurt or threatened. Alcoholics Anonymous, How It Works, page 64. 24 hours a day. AA thought for the day. Who are you to say there is no God? This challenge comes to all of us. Are we capable of denying that there is a design and purpose in all life as we know it? Or are we willing to admit that faith in some kind of divine principle is a part of our makeup, just as much as the feeling we have for a friend? We find a great reality deep down within us if we face ourselves as we really are. In the last analysis, it is only there that God may be found. When we find this reality within us, we are restored to our right minds. Have I found the great reality? Meditation for the day. Behold, I make all things new. When you change to a new way of life, you leave many things behind you. It is only the earth-bound spirit that cannot soar. Loosen somewhat the strands that tie you to the earth. It is only the earthly desires that bind you. Your new freedom will depend on your ability to rise above earthly things. Clipped wings can grow again. Broken wings can regain a strength and beauty unknown before. If you will, you can be released and free. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may be freed from things that hold me down. I pray that my spirit may soar in freedom. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, MN 55012. This is Kate, alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952 through 2001.